So here we go. And this process keeps going. Well, the problem is now is we have inflammation, and now we get platelets stuck to this stuff. Yeah. So we have inflammation, and then these guys keep showing up. Yeah, and more fat on it, and then what? More inflammation. Those of you ever seen pictures of it now? Does it look familiar? Yeah. That's exactly right. So this is known as an atheroma. This is the beginning of atherosclerosis. Now, we used to see this in people of ages 20 to 30. We're seeing it in kids that are in middle school now. They have an atheroma, which means this process is going to continue and continue until it keeps building. Now, do y'all see that as it's building here, okay, that lid is not on there, so be careful. Okay, as it does that, doesn't it look like cheese pizza disease? Yeah, yeah. So what happens now, as we have that, okay, it's only, do you notice it's not growing over the whole, it's just growing on one part of it, okay? And so if I bring this up to cover this like this, okay, then what you see now is you just see one side of the artery has the atherosclerosis. Okay, so what happens to the lumen? It gets more narrow, so we call that stenosis. Okay, as that builds out, if the blood is coming this direction and it gets more narrow, then I start pushing out on the sides of the artery and we start developing an aneurysm. Yeah. Cool, huh? Cool. Yeah, well, here's the neat thing. This is reversible. Yeah. Isn't that cool? It's reversible. So that's why if you've ever had a family member have an angiogram, and they say, yeah, that LAD is 60% occluded, but that's not enough for us to do anything, we can reverse that without it. That's what they mean. Okay, so we got LDLs, right? The opposite of LDLs is HDLs. You got them. Woohoo! Happy taxis. Here's what they do. They actually can remove this fat. Okay, they will start removing this fat and carrying it back to the liver to be processed. Okay, well, in order to do that, we have to change the diet. Okay, we have to reduce the sugar, reduce the empty calories, which is fast food, and we start eating foods that have nutrients in it, such as, you know, good green leafy vegetables, clean meats. Okay, make sense? Yeah. Doesn't mean you can't ever have anything sweet, but you have it with a meal and you just have a moderate amount. Okay, and you have to be active. And I don't want to use the word exercise because what's that may sound like? You got to go run 5 miles. No, it means to be active. Okay. This chick right here behind me, she loves jazz music, okay? So she turns her jazz music on and she vacuuming, or she gets her whole family. We're having 20 minutes of jazz dance, okay? Or we're gonna take the whole family out for a walk. But every day for at least 10 to 20 minutes, we do what? We're active. Yes, use the active word, okay? All right, and we need to laugh, okay? That's right, laughter, good sleep, being active, and eating cleaner raises HDLs, and this will do what? Actually reverse this. This will eventually go completely away. This is not a disease we're supposed to have. Yeah, we're not supposed to have it. But the amazing amount of sedentary lifestyle and the crappy food we eat, boom, that is the result, which leads to stroke, heart attacks, peripheral artery disease, renal disease, name it, okay? Any questions?